What's up, y'all? MCC is back. And today, me, out of context Elliot, is going to go over the MCC 20 teams and predictions. They released the game. I was waiting for the games to have released, and they did release the games. And the big one was no survival games, no hole in the wall. Alright, anyway, we're going to be going over the teams. Alright, for starters, we have the Purple Pandas. Kratzy, Sneeg, Kara, and Punk. What do I think of this team? I think, obviously, great opportunity for Kratzy to try to, be like, yo, I'm an S tier, guys, please, I'm an S tier. I'm an S tier, guys. And Sneeg, another great opportunity for Sneeg to, perform and try to cement himself as a skilled player. I know he performed very well in MCC 19, so I would not be surprised if he performed well here. However, he did have a much better team that time, so we'll see how that plays out. I will say, for the rest of these teams are so balanced, bro. So balanced. You would not believe. Also, the switch-ups. Oof. A lot of them. Punk and Kara. Both of these are, probably the nerfs, realistically. They are the point balancers. However, Kara's a great team coordinator. Kara's been solid. She's an MCZ vet. She's teamed with Kratzy many a time. They won. MCC won. And, both had to listen to Michael go on that crazy ace race rant. That was hilarious, by the way. And Punk, he's fairly new, but he's been doing all right. Yeah. Lime Llamas. Now, the Lime Llamas. We got Tapple, Wilbur, Shovel, and Tubbo, all of which are professional MCCers, all of which have won MCC before. So, I will say, Tapple, Tubbo, and Wilbur, chemistry good there. And Shovel's been teaming with Wilbur a good deal of times in the past few events, so I can see them chemistry being great on this team. Tubbo and Wilbur and Tapple also. I can see chemistry being great. I can see to get to the other side being one of this team's stronger games. And let's move on to the next one. The Red Rabbits. Gumi, formerly Sapnap, CBK, the host of all things MCC, Nihachu, and Eret. Before this team fit well, this is definitely going to be one of the lower placing teams because Sapnap was their S tier, and now they lost Sapnap, so it's going to definitely be a lack of points that they would be earning. However, the vibes will definitely be good. Nikki is an angel, so, so is Gumi. They're going to be, so is Eret, honestly. Eret's a goddess. And CPK, obviously, not great guy, and, loves MCC. I can see this team being solid vibes for sure. AQUA AXOLOTLS now. We're getting our first, I believe this is our first H-Bomb Ant Frost team up. First off, great to get to the other side looking. Gemini Tay is definitely, did I say to get to the other side? Great Sands of Time. I can see Sands of Time being a great one. H-Bomb is going to have a blast now that Hole in the Wall isn't a thing. So I can see him having fun there. Ant Frost, after every event, time and time again, is proving himself as a worthy MCCer. 5-Up, I know 5-Up's been grinding. He has been doing the things, alright? He's got build march strats, he's been practicing ace race. I can see this team being solid, and just if Gem could work on her Sands of Time skills, but she'd do good, and they got H-Bomb, so she'll be able to do well. Yeah, I can see this team performing well. Blue Bats! Quig, one of the best players in the event, consistently good. Preston, Sam, and Ollie. Now, of all the pictures they could have used of Preston, they had to go with this one. This one's just, I feel bad for him. Not Ollie, though. Ollie's looking great in his image. I can see this team being fun. Quig and Preston have teamed before. Any team with the Orion sound, the vibes are always great. The Orion Sound is a guy who's just always going for... He's always going for the funnies. He is a YouTuber at heart. And Sam's on the quieter side, so that balances out Ollie. That would not be good if they were both loud. Sam has been proving his worth time and time again, and Preston, I believe, has competed in 2 other events, I believe. I know he was in MCC 15, and he got third with Quig. I believe he's also a Minecraft vet, so I can see this team doing decently. Yellow YAKS. Now, we have Illumina, SB, False, and this actually, I haven't updated this slide, but this is it's supposed to be Illumina, SB, False, and Cub Fan. I don't know why Rendog is here. Rendog is going to Africa, so I just noticed his profile picture's got a dog on one half and a gear on the other, like redstone plus dog. I get that now. Anyway, this is Cub Fan, False, SB, and Illumina. To get to the other side, Pro, Sands of Times Pro, Battlebox Pro. Actually, Battlebox, I'd argue, is his weakest game, but he's still very good at it. Illumina is one of the best players in the event. He's consistently good, and I can see this team doing very well. SB is a grinder and a thinker. I can see him, working well. I believe he teamed with Illumina in one of the last, I believe it was MCC 17. So, or was it, I know he was on... Yeah, he teamed with Illumina recently, and they did decently. I believe MCC 17 Illumina got first. So I can see this team doing well. I'm not going to sleep on this team. I will say. Pink Parrots, we got one of the best players in MCC, if not the best. All right? It's Connor Eats Pants, everybody. Connor S tier, alright? This team, so Tommy and Jack Manifold, a great team dynamic between Tommy and Jack Manifold. Jack Manifold being, the cocky, know-it-all that he is, and Tommy Innit being the teenager that he is. I know you're only 4 months older than me, Tommy, alright? That doesn't mean... You're not a teenager yet. Actually, Tommy's got 1 month left of it. It's gonna be a big day in the Minecraft community. He won't be a child anymore. And then obviously, Fruitberries, on the low, actually one of the best players in the event. Stole first place individually from Sapnap, and has lost Dodgebolt several times in the past few events. Poor guy. Looking forward to seeing him go nuts and to get to the other side. Yeah, definitely a great to get to the other side. It's Sky Battle too. I can see that very good dynamic here. Orange Ocelots. This is one of my top placing teams on the low. Alright, we have Puns, who is an S tier. Purpled, a member of the Dream SMP. Yes, he is just the color purple. Member of the Dream SMP, who's very, very skilled at Minecraft. Now, putting him on a team with Puns, I don't think that... I'm just saying. He's been grinding, and he's already got the hang of things. I could see this team doing very well in Parkour Tag to get to the other side. Battlebox especially. Oh my god. Battlebox. Oh, good. Look out for that. Look out for that. Sky Battle also. Elena EXE. I know she's been grinding too. She's been getting the hang of things. She's been doing stuff. And Captain Puffy, also an MCC vet. I believe she won MCC 5 with Bitzel, Fruitberries, and I think Shovel. don't correct me if I'm wrong though. It's been 3 months since we've had an MCC. I'm rusty on my knowledge. The team I'm going to be, the POV I'm going to be watching. This is the team I'm going to be watching because I'm hyped for this. We got Pizza Hut. Good times with freaking Scar. Finally an MCC. He's been on the wait list since MCC 16. And every event I've been like, when are they adding Good Times to Scar? When are they adding Good Times to Scar? When are they adding Good Times to Scar? And here he is. He's here. I know he also was tweeting about having issues. He's been grinding. He's been grinding Ace Race, which I thought was going to be his weakest game. Also, on the low, Sands of Time, Pete, make Scar sad daddy. Please. Scar's PvE skills are not great. Ryguy Rocky and in the Littlewood? Yeah, in the Littlewood, very well. I can see this time being very good in Sands of Time, Ace Race, and probably, I don't know how Pete's gonna do without Green by his side. I can see this team being one of the better half teams in Build Mart. I can see. I really hope Pete takes like a Green role and becomes the manager, becomes the Karen that Green isn't there to be. I would really like to see that. I would enjoy that. And then Scar would be like, "Oh, so Green's in you." You know, I have a lot. I'm a fan. Okay, I have my fantasies. Green Geckos. This is also one of the teams I predicted I thought was going to do well until I saw they removed Hole in the Wall, and I still think they're going to perform well, but not as well as I thought they would have. I can see this team being first off, Grid Runners, and they got the event organizer. So Grid Runners, Build Mart, they're good. They got Scott. All right, they're gonna perform well in both of those games. Scott has been in like the top. I'm pretty sure they're. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe there's been a single Grid Runners game where Scott's team hasn't got first. I believe MCC 20 broke that streak, but I might be wrong. Either way. Also, I hope they fixed Grid Runners this time. There were a lot of people didn't finish in MCC 20, or not MCC 20 hasn't happened yet. MCC 19, and I could say Jordan, and Filza. After the last to get to the other side incident, you know, I can maybe see this some issues. You see, I definitely think this was because there was that iconic clip of, you know, fork you Filza. I definitely think Smager had something to do with this pairing. Also, Rambu's great at Hole in the Wall. So that's why I thought that's why I think that's going to... However, he's still very good at to get to the other side, so I can see to get to the other side being a thing. And also, if Terra Swoop Force is in Phil, they got Phil. So, one of the highest to get Terra Swoop Force times ever. Alright, I can see this team being well. Red Rabbits, right. Now we're into the predictions from worst to best, in my personal opinion. 10th, we have the Red Rabbits. Without Sapnap, this team isn't going to do well points-wise, I don't think. If they win, you can literally... You can have my life savings, alright? If they win, you can prove me wrong. I will hand you my life savings. Because I will be like, you know what? I wasn't expecting this. This was a really stupid bet of me, and, you know, that'd be a good job. But I'll be no shame to any of these creators, by the way. All of them are great. I would love your views, by the way. Yeah, I could see this team being last, unfortunately. There isn't a Simmers below them, so unfortunately that's Lime Llamas. I put this team on the lower half because really it depends how Wilbur, Tubbo, and Shovel do. Harvey's also been... his performances have been sort of dropping off. Since MCC Pride, I don't think he's been off his game a little bit. No offense to Harvey. He's a great creator. We very respect this man, and I would love his views. but I don't think his skill is enough to elevate this team to a high-placing position. But the vibes will be immaculate, so, I might consider watching one of their VODs. The AQUA AXOLOTLS. Yep, solid. Actually a solid team. I think H-Bomb and Anfrost would actually be a very good combo. However, I can see them struggling in a lot of games. Also, I see them being like I see them being like mid-tier all the way. I don't see them placing low at all. So, I honestly, solid team, but that's how close it is. Just it's close, man. Blue Bats. The biggie's Quig. Quig is a one-man army, and he's really good at rallying up his teammates. Quig was one of the only players capable of, holding his own. Quig and Kratzy both did really well in MCC 19, not getting wrecked by... Or not in MCC 19, MCC All-Stars, by not getting wrecked by the Dream Team. So I think they definitely... I don't sleep on Quig. Also, Preston's a vet, so I think that's why. Now, Pink Parrots, now you got Fruit Berries. He is a large part of why I put this team higher than a lot of the other ones. Jack, Manifold, and Connor are obviously weaker players. Actually, what am I saying about Connor? Tommy coming off of one of his best events ever, second only to MCC 4, but I can't see him being on that high horse for too much longer. Now that we've taken a break, I don't see him doing as well as he did in the last event, but you never know. We'll see how they do. Yellow YAKS. Yeah, there we go. This one says Cub fan. I can see this team doing very well, especially with Illumina. I think Illumina is going to beat out Fruit Berries, out of the Fruit Ninja duo. I think that's how it's going to play out. However, that might change. We shall see. We'll see. Purple Pandas? Yeah, I put this team fairly high because I think Kratzy's going to be on his A game. I don't know why. Call it a gut feeling, but I think Kratzy is going to go ham this event. I think Kratzy's going to be like, that's it. I'm an S tier. Don't sleep on me, and then just go for it. And I think Sneeg has also been performing well, and I think Punk would also be like, yay. I think I just got a feeling. That this team's going to do well. The Cyan Coyotes. Now, I can see this team doing really well in Ace Race and Sands of Time, and Hole in the Wall, I was actually expecting this team to struggle, but they ditched it. So we're good. And Good Times with Scar has been practicing. So, we'll see how they play out. Also, I can see this team doing well in Grid Runners as well. Green Geckos. Green Geckos, solid team all around. However, I believe they will not get first. Simply because of the fact that Hole in the Wall was not in the game. If Hole in the Wall was a thing, they would do great. But unfortunately, it's not. And I have no idea how these predictions are going to go. Now, however, this is the one I'm fairly confident in. I got a gut feeling. I have the Orange Ocelots. I have a good feeling this team is going to do well. I believe Purpled is going to quickly cement himself as a high-tier player in the event. And I don't think he's going to get the team with puns after this event. So I believe they're going to go ham because these two are good friends. And puns, I don't know if you've been seeing his tweets but he's been getting funny. And funny makes good team camaraderie. So I can see this team doing really well. And Captain Puffy, I think she's been living under a rock. I haven't seen her do anything in the past 3 months. But hey, let's see what happens. Also, Elena, I think Elena's going to be like, yay, I'm in MCC. And then, you know, she's also teamed with Purple, who is also a first-timer. So I believe they're also... That is one disadvantage. I believe Build Mart might be a struggle for this team. That is the one... I believe Build Mart might be their weak game. But everybody thought Build Mart was going to be the weak game for the Dream Team, and it kind of was, but they still... You know... Shockingly, it was Battle Box, so who knows? Anything can happen. That's all I have to say today. Good luck, all of these competitors. I will be watching likely Good Times with Scar's POV, because I'm a fan of his. I'm sad Grian and Technoblade aren't in it, because those are always the guys, but a lot of people couldn't be in this event. I don't really blame them. This is a very high-profile event that I one day hope to compete in. And you never know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. For now, that's pretty much it. Peace out, fam.